Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, January 27. $57,000 worth of beds have been gifted to the Ministry of Health for hospitals across Jamaica. Food for the Poor sourced and delivered the beds to the hospitals while Jerry and nephew funded their purchase. They were officially handed over to the ministry during a ceremony on January 26. Health Minister Horace Daly has welcomed the partnership, which he says is helping to improve the healthcare system. For its part, he says government is still working on providing more bed space at the Spanish Town, Maypen and Cornwall regional hospitals for this financial year.
We are going to do it. I want our partners to know that we are going to do it. We're going to fix the system as best as we can so the people of Jamaica can be comfortable and we can deliver good health care.
Jamaica is well advanced to becoming fully compliant with the rules of the World Trade Organization WTO. Commerce Minister Anthony Hilton says the recent passage of legislation such as the Special Economic Zone Act has brought the country closer to meeting the requirements for conformity with the agreement on subsidies and countervailing measures.
Jamaica as a global logistics hub, supported by special economic zones, will offer quick turnaround through nearshore value-added logistics services that will reduce the time to Latin America and other markets within the Western Hemisphere.
Legislation has also been passed to pave the way for the establishment of an international financial services hub, which will offer investment opportunities for traders. Minister Hilton was addressing a recent trade facilitation forum with Director General of the WTO, Roberto Azevedo, who was on an official visit to the island. An eastbound off-ramp created on Highway 2000 near Old Harbour St. Catherine is to provide significant benefit to students and business operators traveling from Maypen to access Old Harbour. Transport Works and Housing Minister Dr. Omar Davies officially opened the ramp recently. The eastbound off-ramp has a speed limit of 50 kilometers per hour, while the road approaching the ramp has a speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour. Minister Davies says it has reduced travel time between Maypen and Old Harbour and made travelling less costly to students.
A large percentage of the students attending high schools in the Maypen Veer area are actually from Old Harbour. This reopening of the ramp is equally of importance to Maypen as it is to Old Harbour. And it's not just for business. And I stopped and spoke to all the motorists who are backed up. And it's a very important development for them, because otherwise they would have had to have avoided the toll road.
The Heart Trust NTA will be launching an initiative to provide grant funding to micro, small and medium-sized enterprises MSMEs. The agency's executive director, Dr. Wayne Wesley, made the announcement recently at a Ministry of Education press conference. He said eligible entrepreneurs could each receive up to $3 million in grant funding for their businesses.
The MSME program is an initiative to facilitate employment creation. We have put approximately somewhere between $60 to $80 million available for assisting our own trainees as well as existing MSMEs for expanding their own capacity to facilitate more employment.
The program will initially target 20 MSMEs and 60 heart-trained graduates at the National Vocational Qualification of Jamaica NVQJ level. And finally, the Ministry of Education is looking to expand its safe school zones to create a more sterile environment for students and education staff. The Safe School policy is being reviewed to extend the safe school zones up to 50 meters beyond the institution's borders. Director of Safety and Security in Schools, Assistant Superintendent Coolidge Minter, made the announcement on Tuesday. He was addressing the ACEA Security in Higher Education Institutions in the Caribbean Conference.
We are hoping that if we get those recommendations in the Safe School policy passed, then we can make further submissions for changes to other legislation. So there would be reduced speed limits where there is a school, and particularly schools that are located on some major corridors.
The ministry's Safe School policy was also revised last year to incorporate human trafficking into the curriculum at the grade 9 level. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.